Okay, welcome folks. We're about to go for a virtual test ride, actually real for me, but virtual for you, the viewer, of a 2008 Mercedes-Benz S65 AMG. The car is currently being listed for auction and bring a trailer, so I wanted to just take this little video for some of you folks who aren't able to physically drive this pretty awesome automobile. So foot on the brake pedal, we're going to press the start button here, right there, and we'll see it come to life. Those 12 cylinders. So car has two fresh batteries, starts up very easily. So we're going to put it into reverse. There's our backup camera, and let's just see here. Oh, it doesn't want us to put in night view while we're backing up. Some other time. Okay. Happen to have another AMG here, happens to be my personal vehicle. Not that that matters. Other than this is one of sort of an AMG family. Mom has a S550 AMG. I got the GLA 45. And our beloved father had this S65 AMG. And that's why it's being offered for sale. So the automatic body control tries to stabilize over bumps. That's a little bit of a speed bump. Pretty good brakes, 6 pistons front, 4 pistons rear, very large rotors. So with a 12-cylinder engine, you're really getting a lot of firing pulses. You almost don't really hear the individual explosions. So around 1,000 RPM, each cylinder is firing about 8 times a second. But with 12 of them, that's nearly 100 cylinder pulses, firings per second at 1,000 RPM. So if it weren't for the exhaust sound, a 12-cylinder would almost sound like an electric motor. And I'm going to pull over for 1 second and you'll see the method of my madness. So we're just going to restart the engine here and let you hear the 12 cylinders come to life. So just give a second. Okay folks, you can see that we're at the United States Coast Guard Annapolis facility. So I have moved the car into sport mode. So you have 3 modes, sort of computer, conventional, economy mode, then sport mode, and then manual mode. Manual mode is to engage the shifters, and you can manually change the 5 gears from gear 1 to gear 5. Conventional automatic, it's not a dual clutch. But here we're in sport mode. So sport mode optimizes ignition, timing, air-fuel ratio, transmission shift points, etc. for sport or maximum performance. The little yellow exclamation mark is not a fault code, but I've temporarily defeated traction control. Not that I'm going to do any major burnout, but we won't let the computer override the throttle. And if this car burns out a little bit, it will actually probably be the first time and only time. My dad would have been horrified to know this car was being used for burnouts, but I think it's, well, we'll just see. So I'm in drive, and we'll get out onto the street here, and we'll see. And you'll hear the 12 cylinders start to rev up. It's a 6,000 RPM redline, and it's a healthy 20 or so PSI, pounds per square inch of turbo boost from the twin turbochargers. So here it goes. So we'll get out onto the street here a little bit. So that wasn't even full throttle. Car handles nicely for a large four-door sedan. Again, the automatic body control is trying to keep the car level. So I've re-enabled traction control this time, so the computer may try and dial back throttle. So I'm going to raise the windows. You folks will get an idea how quiet this car is. There's not too much wind noise. If you're not getting on the throttle, and the exhaust isn't, besides the exhaust, it's a fairly quiet ride. Well, here, we don't want to get in trouble, and I'm going to pause here. Okay, folks, we're nearing the end of this test ride, so we'll do one last little demonstration in manual mode. So that's where we'll change gears manually, of course, and just keep the engine revving a little higher than normal. So we're gonna awaken the 12 cylinders one last time. And the engine's fully warmed up. You can kind of get an idea of the throttle response. Okay, so it's a column shifter, so we're in drive, but the shift buttons for manual mode are behind the steering wheel. So up is up gear to the right, down gear to the left. So let's see. So that's about 3,000 RPM. That was 4,000 RPM. We're going over speed bumps. And there I did a 1 to 2 shift. And now we're going to pull into the garage, and let's just see if we can get this night vision on. Okay, so night vision is activated here, and there it goes. So it is showing basically the end of the garage. So this is just a low light camera that will warn you of pedestrians, deer, and other hazards perhaps before you would normally see them without this night vision assist. And with that, I think we can wind down this test drive. We'll turn off night vision again. Yeah, like you can hear with a 12-cylinder, it's really very smooth. So thanks folks for watching this video, and hopefully anyone who's interested on the Bring a Trailer site will place a bid, and hopefully if you bid, hopefully you will win. Good luck. Thank you very much.